The Million MAGA March took place in Washington, D.C. yesterday, and without fail, the mainstream media took absolutely no time to show us their true cards and show us what people who believe in the truth are up against. By taking a quick look online, you can see that this peaceful protest consisted of tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, maybe even 1 million people peacefully protesting and showing unity, love, and respect for Donald Trump and the efforts that he's making to preserve our great republic. But as to be expected, the completely biased and absolute garbage mainstream media took absolutely no time to just completely smear this operation and just riddle the general public that doesn't take the time to research this stuff with a bunch of mistruths and misinformation about what actually occurred. Because hey, who wants to pay attention? Who wants to care about what actually goes down? Let's just regurgitate whatever fits the narrative. That seems fine. By simply taking a look at the mainstream media headlines, you can clearly see the bias and misinformation that is constantly rained down on people that don't take the time to research and pay attention. Because this is what we're up against. This is what the truth is up against. And right now it's this, but tomorrow it'll be something else. So you gotta stay acutely aware of what is actually occurring. So let's just take a look at the headlines of what happened yesterday. Complex media. Million MAGA March pro-Trump protest clowned for overwhelmingly low turnout. All right. Simple Google search for MAGA March yields the following headlines in order. BBC News, Million MAGA March, thousands of pro-Trump protesters rally in Washington, D.C. Look, I don't have a fucking count of how many people were there, but if you think that this was fucking thousands of people, you're out of your fucking mind. Vox Media, what a surprise. Violence followed the Million MAGA March in Washington, D.C. Keep in mind, my Google search was just MAGA March. Nothing about the march, just the violence that followed it, which had absolutely nothing to do with the peaceful protesters that were part of the march. Fox News, which has clearly demonstrated in recent weeks that even they are part of the structure, but Fox 5 DC, man stabbed, at least 21 arrested at Million MAGA March in DC. That's the headline. Newsweek, Trump encourages DC police to not hold back as violence erupts after Million MAGA March. The Daily Beast, Million MAGA March falls more than 900,000 short of a full deck. Okay. Business Insider, which absolutely has nothing to do with business and is a fucking piece of garbage. If you follow them on Facebook, you can see the absolute trash that they've been putting out in recent months and has nothing to do with fucking business, but fuck you guys at Business Insider. But anyways, WUSA 9, DC's mask mandate ignored by many at Million MAGA March, the end of mask mandate. The Guardian, Million MAGA March, Trump fans rage against the dying of the light. Cool. Objective journalism out here. Again, this is just a simple search for MAGA March. So you get the point. This is the disinformation. This is the lack of truth. This is the game. This is what the truth is up against. Yet this march, which could only objectively described as something that was widely peaceful and had absolutely what appeared to be no issues whatsoever, as nightfall descended on the city of Washington, D.C., all of the counter-protesters, all of the Antifa, and all of people that just decide that they want to cause violence came out and screamed at women, children, punched people in the face, sucker punched people that were otherwise literally just peacefully standing there carrying either an American flag or a Trump flag, and you simply get attacked for supporting Trump. I mean, this is tragic, and the fact that any person thinks that this is okay is fucking disgusting. Donald Trump came out straight away and talked about Antifa, talked about these violent anti-protesters, and was constantly commenting on the fact that innocent civilians that were doing nothing more than peacefully organizing were simply attacked in the streets. Yet, is there any mention from this from the Party of Unity, from Joey Baseman or Kamala Krusty Harris? Absolutely not. So again, this is what we're up against. This is what the truth is up against. The mainstream deception is alive and well, and here's something that is just a perfect example that is just yet another thing that you can look to see how something can happen one way, yet be portrayed a completely different way. The deck is stacked against the truth. Because here's the truth. For these people, the ends justify the means. Violence is justified because you think that Trump is a very bad, very orange man. He's a fascist. He's a fascist. These people are clueless, and it's tragic because you have women and children and elderly people literally being physically assaulted in the street in a major American city, our capital city. Yo, this is... It's fucking heavy. But hey, you know, what do I know? I'm just a person that wasn't there, and I'm biased. I was about Johnny Baseball, so I'm biased, so I can't be trusted, so my information can be trusted. So just, all I would say is go on Instagram. Go on Instagram and look at all the people that were actually there. Go and watch the videos yourself. Watch the videos of people getting attacked. I mean, doing your own research is everything. Look, if it went the other way, I would comment that it went the other way, and that's it. And like, you could say, well, I wasn't there, I didn't see it, but dude, research, I don't know. The fact that I may lean on the direction of Donnie Baseball at this present moment in time doesn't change the fact that this is a concerning thing to occur in America, to American citizens, to our fellow brothers and sisters. And I think that objectively, whether you like Donnie Ballgame or not, these people are people that believe in America. These are people that believe in our great nation. These are people that believe in freedom. These are people that believe in the Constitution. These are people that are waving American flags. And any attack and any threat to people that do that should be concerning to anybody, no matter who you support. So I would just encourage anybody that sits on the other side of this instead, they're whiny, baby. It's like, dude, right now it may be in favor of your guy, but if the shoe is on the other foot, I don't think that you feel the same way. So we should all be against this. We should all be anti-violence. It's just tragic. And it's just so funny that the party of unity and love is the one that's supposedly purporting this, but hey, who cares? Aside from all this, the one thing that I wanted to highlight was the simple fact that the deception and the one-sided bias that exists in the main structure, the primary media source structure, is the thing that's to be highlighted. Because again, if you don't trust the structure in a lot of different ways, and if you generally distrust the mainstream media, which they have given you pretty much every reason to not trust them, you have to wonder if they're so vehemently against one side. Doesn't that make you question all of it? I don't know, man. Look, there's no replacing research. This is another example. Put it in your research bank, chalk it up, pay attention to how it plays out. Keep this in mind the next time something happens. And the more of these things occur, the more that you do the research, the more that you're like, well, over time you're like, wait a second. I can't trust any of this shit. And then just like that, before you even know it, before you even were paying attention, you can't gather at your home. You're wearing a mask in your car alone. You're distancing at your house. You're accepting blind control over all aspects of your life. It doesn't hit home till it fucking hits home. So this is just yet another example. If you're on the sidelines about this and you don't care or whatever, you're not paying attention, take a look. Take a few minutes of your day to look at this rally, look at the mainstream media coverage, and just a simple, non-biased search for simply what occurred and all of your unbiased news sources. See what they say, and you judge for yourself. And again, remember this next time something comes out, and remember what it's about. And remember, if they could say something about this and it's a little bit deceptive, imagine what they could say about next time, and how that will affect your life and your family and the people around you. Yo, Donnie will rise again. We continue to wait.